It is the culmination of our collaborative efforts, shared vision, and unwavering determination. We are moving from bilateral power trade to trilateral framework, opening avenues for sub-regional and regional cooperation in the energy sector. I'd like to highlight some of the key points of the tripartite power sales agreement. NE will deliver 40 megawatt power at Muzaffarpur substation in India from June 15 to November 15 each year over a period of 5 years at the rate of 6.4 US cents per unit on a round-the-clock basis through Dalkebar Muzaffarpur 400 kV transmission line. BPDV will draw this power from Veramara in Bangladesh through Baharampur Veramara SBDC cross-border link. NBBN will act as the trader for this transaction, receiving a trading margin for the energy supplied by NEA at the delivery point from BPDV. NBBN will also oversee all scheduling, dispatch, and energy accounting related to this transaction. Additionally, the transmission charges and losses from the injection point, Muzaffarpur, to the draw point, Beramara, will be covered by BPDV. Over the 5-month period each year, a total of 144 million units of electricity will be sold to Bangladesh, generating an estimated revenue of approximately 9.2 million US dollar annually for Nepal. This tripartite agreement is established as per the guidelines issued by the Government of India for the import-export of electricity 2018 and procedures for approval and facilitation of import-export of electricity by the designated authority of India issued on February 26, 2021. Real power flow from Nepal to Bangladesh will take place after getting necessary approval from the designated authority, Central Electricity Authority, Ministry of Power, India. Nepal has become the first country to trade power in Indian Energy Exchange market from May 2021. At present, Nepal exports about 900 megawatt to India through bilateral, day-ahead, and real-time market segments. After this agreement, Nepal will be the first country to export power to third country beyond the border. Looking to the future, Nepal government aims to significantly expand its capacity to 28,500 megawatt by 2035, with plans to sell up to 10,000 megawatt to India and 5,000 megawatt to Bangladesh over the next decade. Our geographical proximity provides us with a unique opportunity to develop essential transmission infrastructures and enhance our interconnections. Together, we can establish high voltage interconnections that facilitate increased power flows, leading to a more integrated South Asian energy market. Nepal's abundant hydro potential not only supports energy security of this region, but also plays a crucial role in our global efforts to reduce carbon emission. This historic milestone will not only strengthen people-to-people connections among our countries, but also promote the sharing of diverse and complementary energy resources, leading to economic prosperity for all. Development of hydropower projects, especially reservoir projects, in the mountainous country like Nepal will not only give energy benefit, but also flood control, irrigation, navigation and tourism benefits to the downstream countries and the upstream countries. Thus, integration of all types of renewable energy resources through strong grid network will create win-win proposition to all partner countries. This agreement lays the groundwork for fostering a fair energy market in the region, encouraging joint investment in energy projects and unlocking numerous benefits for our countries. I urge all of us to prioritize trust building and maintain open dialogue among us to achieve a seamless flow of electricity, transcending physical boundaries and paving the way for integrated sub-regional and regional energy market. I'd like to bestow our deepest gratitude to the dynamic and visionary leaders, secretaries, and excellency ambassadors of these sub-regional countries for their untiring efforts to achieve this milestone in cross-border energy trade. We are also grateful to NBVN and BPTV for being trusted partners with us. Furthermore, we wish to express our sincere appreciation to our development partners for their unwavering support in advancing Nepal's energy sector. Once again, welcome to all our distinguished guests, and thank you for honoring this ceremony with your gracious presence. Your support fuels our commitment to achieving energy security and regional cooperation. Let us embrace this opportunity for collaboration as we move forward together towards a prosperous and sustainable future for South Asia. Welcome to this historic occasion. Thank you very much.
Before I go to my formal remarks, I would take this opportunity to also convey on our behalf and behalf of the Government of India our sincere condolences at the recent floods that have caused tremendous loss of lives and damage to the property. As our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, wrote in a letter to Shri K.P. Oli, Right Honorable Prime Minister of Nepal, India stands in solidarity with the people of Nepal at this difficult time. We are also ready to extend all possible assistance as required by the Government of Nepal for its relief and reconstruction efforts. We do look forward, as in the past, to further cooperation in this effort for our peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to join you this afternoon for this landmark signing ceremony of the tripartite power sales agreement. This agreement would allow export of 40 megawatt of power from Nepal to Bangladesh through the Indian grid. It is rightly so called a landmark agreement. It is the first agreement which is a new milestone for the sub-regional cooperation in energy sector in the South Asia. This development builds on the existing framework for the bilateral cooperation in power sector that already exists between India and Nepal on the one hand and India and Bangladesh on the other. In fact, the India-Nepal Joint Vision Statement on Power Sector Cooperation that the two countries agreed upon in April 2022 during the visit of then Prime Minister of Nepal, Shri Sher Bahadur Deubaji to India, had in fact anticipated such a sub-regional cooperation. The statement had affirmed that both our countries will work together to expand our cooperation in power sector to include partner countries under the BBIN framework. The last few years have seen a considerable expansion of our mutually beneficial power trade between India and Nepal, as was brought out by the presentation which preceded a little while ago. Starting from a power export from Nepal of about 30 megawatts in 2021, today Nepal can export up close to 1,000 megawatts of electricity. And as Mr. Kulman Kising mentioned, it is exporting already about 900 megawatts. Several mechanisms have been made available to our Nepalese counterparts for allowing such a sale, including long-term agreements with our states, real-time and day-ahead markets on the Indian Energy Exchange. In the last fiscal years, Nepal has become a net exporter of power to India and thus a net revenue earner. With this new agreement in place, Nepal can, as pointed out, also export power to Bangladesh. In this regard, I would also like to share that Government of India has recently also approved that our two public sector units, Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam, SJVN, and Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency, IREDA, can infuse further equity into the Upper Karnali project, which is done by an Indian company, GMR. The companies concerned have already applied to the Investment Board of Nepal for requisite approval, which we are hopeful will come through quickly. We expect that this development will also help in promoting greater sub-regional connectivity between our three countries. For, as you are aware, GMR has, to my understanding, already concluded a power purchase agreement with the Bangladeshi side to sell up to 500 megawatts of power from this project. We hope that this development and the quick approval of IBN will lead to faster project implementation for the mutual benefit of all our countries. I would, on this occasion, also like to recall a statement by my External Affairs Minister, where he noted that India is committed to stronger sub-regional cooperation in connectivity, and in this regard, in particular in energy sector, as that offered immense opportunities for our mutual benefit. India, our minister said, will continue to take initiatives for further progressive partnerships for production, transmission, and trade in the power sector in our region. Already, two large public sector units of India, SJVN and National Hydropower Company, NHPC, are involved in the development of several projects in Nepal to realize the hydropower potential that Nepal possesses. Currently, SJVN is developing the 900 megawatt Arun 3 project, which we hope that with the support of Government of Nepal should go into operation next year sometime. We are also hopeful of starting construction on the 669 megawatt Lower Arun project. Other projects such as Arun 4 by SJVN, 750 megawatt West Seti, 450 megawatt Siti River 6 and 480 megawatt Fukot Karnali projects are being undertaken by NHPC and are at various stages of implementation. On the transmission side too, right now the bulk of power trade is happening through the 400 kilowatt Muzaffarpur Dhalkebar line, which was built by our support through lines of credit. The current export of power to Bangladesh will also be through this line. But apart from this, there are several other transmission lines which are in progress, including the 400 kilovolt Gorakhpur-Butwal transmission line. And this would double the power transmission capacity between Nepal and India and also to Bangladesh. While we are talking about the energy sector cooperation, I thought I'll use this occasion also to brief the audience here of a significant development, another significant development in the energy sector cooperation. Earlier in the day, the Nepal Oil Corporation has signed a B2B agreement with Indian Oil Corporation for development of new oil pipelines from Siliguri to Chapa in Nepal, and from extending the existing oil pipeline between Amlekganj and Chitwan, from Amlekganj to Chitwan. There is also an agreement that Indian Oil Corporation will build two new greenfield terminals for storing oils and petroleum products in Chapa and Chitwan. These agreements are a follow-up agreement to the agreement between the two governments, which was done during Prime Minister Prachandaji's visit last year to India. I'm confident, therefore, that today's agreement between these three entities would boost power sector cooperation between Nepal, India, and Bangladesh. It would also signal to investors to invest in Nepal's hydropower sector because they would be assured of markets not just in India but also in Bangladesh now. The agreements signed today, therefore, would lead to greater energy security between our three countries. Before I conclude, I would like to convey my sincere appreciation to the Ministry of Energy, Government of Nepal, leadership of Nepal Electricity Authority, as well as the Bangladeshi counterparts for taking initiative of concluding this agreement. Thank you very much.
This event is a milestone in our journey towards regional cooperation and shared prosperity in the energy sector. In Bangladesh, our goal is to ensure that all citizens have access to clean, safe, and reliable electricity at an affordable price. This not only supports our national growth aspirations, but also aligns with global commitments towards a more sustainable and environmentally responsible future. As we strive to ensure sustained growth in this sector, we are turning to our regional neighbors for collaboration. Today's event is a testament to this vision. Bangladesh, India, and Nepal are countries rich in natural and human resources, and there is great potential to harness these assets for mutual benefit. We see immense value in forging stronger alliances, particularly in the areas of grid connectivity, energy efficiency, renewable energy, and hydropower. We look forward to jointly exploring these future opportunities. This PSA signing today reflects our shared commitment to sustainable energy. It's a significant step forward in our collaboration and will pave the way for broader energy trade among the nations. The road has been long, but we have traveled it with determination and shared ambition. I am confident that this agreement will lead to even more substantial cooperation among Bangladesh, India, and Nepal in the years to come. Bangladesh is keen to increase the share of renewable energy in its energy mix, and we believe that Nepal's vast hydropower potential offers a suitable and reliable source for us to meet this goal. This is not just about meeting our immediate energy needs, but also about ensuring the long-term energy security of our nation in an environment-friendly manner. Before I conclude, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Sri Deepak Khadka, Honorable Minister of Energy, Water Resources and Irrigation, Nepal, and their esteemed delegation for their hospitality and warm reception. I look forward to many more such occasions in the future as we continue to build on the foundation laid today. Let us together seize the opportunities before us and create a brighter, cleaner, and more prosperous future for our countries and our region. I thank you all.